on the show today, we'll be taking you all the way to Brazil, where we have a Nigerian. Interestingly, he supports a Brazilian club passionately, Grêmio Football Club precisely. But we'll be taking a look at the interest of Brazilians when it comes to the English Premier League compared to La Liga and indeed the Portuguese League. Yusuf Idris, it's nice to have you live all the way from Porto Alegre on TVC Breakfast Show. Good morning to you.
Thank you. Good morning, me, and thank you for having me on your show.
Well, Yusuf, we know a few Brazilians, support teams in England. Talk about Alisson, who plies his trade with Liverpool Football Club, the most expensive goalkeeper in world football. You also want to talk about Firmino, who also plays for the Reds. Richarlison, a former Watford player, who now does business with the toughest Everton Football Club. What's the followership like in terms of the EPL compared to La Liga and also the Portuguese League from Brazilian fans?
Well, the Brazilians here, we prefer to follow the leagues where we understand the language. Brazilians are lazy to learn English, but however, the EPL has a strong followership because you cannot like football and not like its origin, you understand? So we know football is from England, so we love the EPL, we follow it with all our hearts. Brazilians really are big fans of football, and anywhere a Brazilian plays, you always find Brazilians in support of the Brazilian who plays football in our country. So we have Brazilians who are big Liverpool fans, who are big Manchester City fans because of Gabriel Jesus. We have Brazilians who support Everton because of Richarlison, and so on and so forth.
Well, let's start with the Reds from Anfield. And for the first time in over 30 glorious years, so to say, it seems Liverpool may eventually become champions of the EPL. 7 points difference, and over the weekend, they won by a lone goal thanks to Mohamed Salah, who scored from the penalty spot. Liverpool once again getting the job done against Brighton Football Club. Your take on Liverpool?
Liverpool is having a very great season. Right now, football has a new plan and a new strategy. We have now seen that defense is the best form of attack. If you want to win titles like France did in the World Cup, or as Liverpool is doing now, you have to build your defense. They invested heavily in Virgil van Dijk as a defender and in Alisson as a goalkeeper, and that's why it's paying off very well for them. You understand? So I see every reason for Liverpool to win the league this season because they are conceding very little goals and the attack is as strong as possible.
Well, lastly, let's take a look at Manchester United. David De Gea was the hero once again for United. And for the very first time in the history of the Red Devils, they've won 6 straight games.
Well, David De Gea this weekend was superb. It was amazing. And Manchester United, as we can see, the work that was lacking by Mourinho in the dressing room has been corrected by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Okay.
So he has worked on this player psyche. He is talking well to them. He has brought Pogba back into the team. Pogba is doing what he has not done in a very long time.
That's true.
And what he has not done in a very long time.
That's true.
And he's trying to correct the defensive errors.
All right, time.
Well, like we have said, defense is still the best form of attack, but it's too early to say they are doing very well. There are still many more tests for us to see if Man United can hold on to the form they have right now.
In 15 seconds, why do you support Grêmio Football Club?
Based on history here, Grêmio is a very big team to watch. It's a tough team. Okay. We won the last Libertadores and we're doing very well. So I'm sure if you watch Brazilian football, you will know very much about Grêmio.
I must say, very big thank you, Yusuf Ajibola, a Nigerian based in Brazil, taking a look at Grêmio and indeed the EPL. Many thanks for joining us on TVC Breakfast Show.
Thank you very much, me and Nigeria.